Oh, hello there. How are you? I know you probably see me around, but you don't really know me. But if you want to get to know me, I advise you to grab a chair because this story is going to be a long story. Now you might be wondering, who are you? Well, who am I? My name is Kayin Smith, Dominguez Hills, and I'm advertising and public relations major. And I bet you money you have never met anyone else with a unique name like Kayin in your lifetime. Well, I can tell you this. The meaning of my name is definitely unique. The meaning of my name is child awaiting, meaning it's the celebration of the birth of a child. So it's a unique name given to a unique individual as myself. But let me get down to the nitty gritty. I came from a close knit family. My grandparents and their parents came from Louisiana and Texas and had migrated during the Great Migration when many African Americans left the South to go to the East Coast, Midwest, and the West Coast. So my family happened to leave the South and came all the way to Los Angeles. Now my grandparents, they were hardworking people and loving people. They instilled the teachings of hard work and sacrifice. They have also taught me that if there is something I want to do or go after in my life, that I have to not be afraid to go outside my comfort zone to do it. This also brings me to my parents, Devrick and Leisha. There was not a person in my lifetime, ever, to this day, that has anything bad to say about my father, Devrick Smith. My father was a Navy veteran that served from the 1980s until the 2000s. He was involved in numerous organizations and activities such as the Rough Riders Motorcycle Club, Omega Fraternity. Unfortunately, my father had passed away when I was 11, but one thing he has taught me, take any chance that is available to me and to just simply live my life because you just never know when it's your time. With that being said, with MAIP, I know that this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I need to take it. Now, to my mother, Alicia, well, it's so much I can say about her, but since we only have a few minutes, I'm going to just get down to the point. My mother has always been my best friend for as long as I can remember. Now, I know that she is my mother, and she will always be my mother first, but what I mean is she's always had my back. I can always go to her with any news that I have, whether it was positive or negative, and she's always there to listen, support, and give advice. One thing I've learned from my mother is to be thankful for all the things that I have in my life, and to also not take disrespect from others, because one thing about my mother, she is a very strong woman, loving woman, but she's not going to take no disrespect from anyone. That's what I've learned from her. Anyway, she has supported me with everything. Like I said, positive and negative, even when I was going through my hardships. And what I mean by hardships, well, what I mean is that I've always been a unique child. I'm an introverted person. I was shy when I was younger, so I didn't grow to have many close bonds. I wasn't able to bond with my peers often, so I was often labeled as the loner or the weird person. Now, it comes down to this question. Am I gay? Well, obviously. But this has been the topic as I got into middle school and high school. As if my sexuality is anyone else's business, it really isn't, but you know, of course it was to everybody else. The common question I got often was, "Are you gay?" And I would always deny it. The reason is that I came out to a family member long before this happened. And the family member replied to me, "Well, it's okay. Don't tell anyone because you never know how people will react." I internalized this statement. It gave me the feeling that being who I am was wrong, so I was in denial for many years. And what was worse is that there wasn't many positive portrayals of gay men, gay or bisexual men, especially gay or bisexual black men. So what can I go on? Most of the portrayals were stereotypical. Of course, this was another reason for me to be the outcast. This, along with dealing with the aftermath of my father's death, took a toll on me. But I had to realize something. I had to realize that God had me use these hardships to show how much of a strong person I am and to show I am achieved incredible strides. Once I accepted the circumstances I was in and that I was different, I began to live life. Towards the end of my high school years, I developed a family where I could be who I was without judgment. I continued with my life going to El Camino College for 3 years. At first, I wanted to become a journalist once I got there, but things didn't work out. And I didn't really like the journalism course. So I decided to switch to general communications, where I received my associate's degree in June of 2023. I then attended Cal State Dominguez that fall of 2023, where I was introduced to the advertising PR role. I say all this to say that I'm a good fit for MAIP because this program is seeking individuals that are unique but have the creativity to contribute. I am that person as I work in social media campaigns where I've done marketing research about target audiences, as well as worked in production for my class. With this experience, I have been able to attain skills in editing, content creation, market research, and much more. Now, I would love to be accepted into the MAIP program as I believe it will help with my career. But the overall purpose of this video is to show others that it's okay to be different. At the end of the day, the ones who stand out are the ones that will always be remembered. Thank you.